But up next, a very interesting fight.
Unbelievable fight coming up next.
Yes, absolutely. Looking forward to this one.
Love this fight.
This one,
He is angry.
and he's 5-pounder, short and stocky, but you can just see the explosiveness
Thick.
in his build.
Oh, yeah.
Very angry.
Very angry, but also very happy to jump in there because he knows the magnitude of this fight. He knows what kind of caliber of an opponent he has in front of him in Brandon Fleming. And, you know, this young in his career, 3-1, taking this step up in competition against a much more experienced, much more longevity of career in Brandon Fleming. You know, a big win tonight propels him right to the top. Not that he's not already up there already.
Yeah, you know, and Ali Zebian, I believe this is the first time we've had him at Cage Titans.
It is.
I know he's a guy who's been around for a long time in the Northeast. He's fought at all the other promotions around. You know, like you said, Premier FC lightweight champion. So, I mean, for him to finally come over to the Cage Titans cage is very exciting to see him go up against a guy like Brandon Fleming in his first test.
Fleming's just an all-around great athlete. Not afraid to trade blows. You know, a great grappler. Has solid jiu-jitsu game plan, so I'm excited to see this fight.
Brandon Fleming, very well-rounded, extremely diligent grappler, very technical in all of his approach, and his ground and pound has been sensational in his last few fights. Believing in his positional control, finding economic shots. He's going to look to engage in that game plan here again tonight. Ali Zebian, probably one of the stronger people that Brandon Fleming has faced, but I rolled with Brandon Fleming for the first time not long ago at Media Day, and man, he's one of the strongest lightweights I think I've ever felt when it comes to just grappling strength, pure grappling strength.
Yeah, and he's got that wrestling background, military background. Ali Zebian, you know, ever since Brandon's comeback, he's been able to crank off some wins. He wanted another step up in competition, so Ali Zebian was able to answer that call. And here we go. Two of the best in New England going at it.
Ladies and gentlemen, prepare yourselves for the 16th fight of the evening. A professional lightweight matchup scheduled for 3 rounds, 5 minutes apiece. Introducing to you first, in the red corner, with the professional mixed martial arts record of 3 victories and 1 defeat. He stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, and he weighed in at 156 pounds. From Westfield, Massachusetts, he's representing Underground MMA, and he is the Premier FC lightweight champion. I give you Ali, the anabolic Arabic Zebian.
That's a very interesting nickname.
And now introducing his opponent, standing across from him in the blue corner, with the professional mixed martial arts record of 7 victories and 3 defeats. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, and he weighed in at 156 pounds. From Plymouth, Massachusetts, he's representing South Shore Sport Fighting. Let's hear it for Brandon Fleming. And when the action begins, our referee for this matchup is Marcel Barella.
Fleming, Zebian. This is definitely a marquee matchup for tonight.
Talk about deafening in here. That crowd erupted. The heavily favored Brandon Fleming crowd here, being from Plymouth, Massachusetts, and the traveling Ali Zebian. The anabolic Arabic.
I like it. Fleming's coming out cool, opening up with a big head kick, letting this kid know, hey, I'm here for a fight. Zebian looks a little rigid, nervous, if you will.
Landed a big right hand, though, but he's like short, compact. But you can tell he's just packing so much explosivity in every single limb that he has.
Fleming's just snapping him in there, super relaxed.
Ooh.
Zebian definitely looking to answer hard.
Oof. Both these guys feeling each other out. Nice kick there. Fleming coming out southpaw here.
I'd like to see Fleming stay behind that jab a little bit more and maybe attack the liver with that nice little snappy kick.
Oh, beautiful hand.
Nice
Right
level
left.
change.
And both these guys, high-level wrestlers. Look at that, very
Sneak
nice.
Sneak that leg in there. And
Zebian
he's
with
working
the
him
knee.
down, breaking him down. Here it is.
Beautiful takedown.
Fleming moving to better his position. Just got to scoot those hips away from the cage there for a second.
And this has been where Brandon Fleming has been shining as of late. Controlling the pace of the fight with the grappling, finding a dominant position, and not wasting energy on just shots that may or may not land.
Let's see if Fleming can open him up here with some knees to the body. That would be nice.
Zebian trying to use that guillotine, try to get up off the wall.
Yeah, I mean, you might think he would be better
There-
off shooting for an underhook
there
and
he
trying
goes.
to face him.
Low center of gravity definitely helps when it comes to getting up.
Zebian on top now.
One underhook for Zebian. Trying to use his free hand to land some punches. Right in front of the broadcast booth.
You know,
Tight range
Fleming could use could create some distance here with that left arm and sneak some elbows in.
Right hand off the break for Zebian and a
Break
left
off.
hook to follow.
Fleming threatening the takedown with some low
jab.
guard. All right, maybe now
Ooh,
he's
now they're playing
opening
with
them up
each
to the
other.
head. Maybe he can now attack that liver.
Left hook just misses.
He's got to
from
watch
Zebian.
out for that check hook.
Zebian, you could just tell if he lands any of these shots clean, it's just boom.
Yeah,
I'd like to see
goes
Fleming
power.
parry that jab, answer with a head kick.
Nice leg kick as Fleming steps in from Zebian. Zebian's got to find a way to get inside the range of the rangier Brandon Fleming. He's kind of just throwing one strike at a time. Like to see him put together some combinations, maybe change his level to see if he can land. He's got to throw 5 or 6 to maybe land one because Fleming's doing a great job keeping him at the end of his leg kicks, keeping him at the end of his jab, and just sliding out of range when Zebian tries to attack.
You know, fighting out of a southpaw stance as a
There's a
wrestler
1-2 from Zebian.
gives you a big advantage. Getting to lead with that right leg
Oh,
forward.
man, check hook for Brandon.
They both land in that exchange. Brandon looks like he got the better of it.
Oh, man, these guys are having fun in there.
Yes, they are. They're smiling. They knew that they were in for a challenging fight with each other. They've been looking for this for a while.
Again, Fleming looking super cool and collected.
Ooh, nice 1-2 from Zebian. Finds a home. He's starting to open up and land some effective punches here, does Zebian. Oh, right as I
Set
say
that
that.
up with a jab, my friend. Nice from the outside. There we
Oh,
go.
man, check
nice
hook there.
backhand.
Backed
Yep.
him up.
Underrated weapon in this game is that straight back fist.
Zebian having a hard time getting in on Fleming. Fleming ready with that check hook every time. In the clinch here. See if Zebian can make something happen.
The anabolic Arabic. Looking to use his underhook. Maybe secure a takedown.
Gotta see Fleming square back up with him. Fight that. There he goes, fighting that underhook.
That wrestling of Fleming. Great job against the cage.
Ten seconds here.
Ooh,
nice hook.
nice hook.
Oh, Brandon Fleming got hurt.
Opened up his nose.
Oh, his nose is. Oh, man.
I don't know what punch that was.
I
It
think
was
it was
a
a
nice left
hook.
hook, and then I think he landed another one that
Yeah.
really busted up because that left hook woke him up, but then he landed another one. I think it was a right hand.
Hopefully he
Unfortunately,
does not
replay
try
this.
to blow his nose.
Oh, man.
That nose
Do not
might be
blow that
busted up.
nose.
It's bleeding very profusely already. Zebian was kind of on his not finding too much success getting close in range, found himself on his back through that round, but right at the tail end, he let Brandon Fleming know, I am here to stay and I'm here to hurt you.
Yeah. And Fleming, you know, he looked dazed there for a second. He kind of shot in He shot in kind of desperately, but it was right at the end of the round, so we're not exactly sure how that would have played out.
Now he's got time to clear the cobwebs, and we've seen Brandon Fleming overcome adversity before. His last fight against Roberto Young, he was planted right on his butt, came back, finished the fight in the 3rd round. So we know he's got cardio, we know he's got heart, and we know he's got durability for sure. And Zebian just made sure that he knew that, I got some power too, dude. This crowd is roaring for these two savages. A competitive fight indeed.
Ooh, and Zebian got a look of confidence on his face, saying, "Hey, I hurt you in that round. You know it."
Yeah, but that minute in between rounds can
Oof, nice sprawl there for Zebian.
be a good minute, give you a good opportunity to catch your breath.
Ooh, Brandon can't get desperate with those shots. He's gonna waste energy.
Ooh, another 3-2 from Zebian.
Fleming's got to stay loose. Just let his hands do the work.
Talk about a straight left punch. That was a beautiful straight left hand from the southpaw Brandon Fleming. A very usable weapon against the orthodox fighter in Zebian, especially being the taller fighter. Oh!
I'd love to see Fleming start to attack that inside thigh.
Getting frisky.
Getting off the center line, ripping those low kicks to the inside thigh.
Now, Zebian's got a really nice lead leg low kick that he's tagged Fleming with a couple of times.
And it's starting to hurt.
And being the shorter fighter that's quickest distance to strike, quick outside step, throw it against the southpaw. It's all about that positional battle for the outside foot in this southpaw versus orthodox. Another one. Those will pay dividends. Ali Zebian's got some tree trunks for legs.
That is
Fleming switched the stance a little bit there.
not an understatement.
Ooh.
Hopefully Fleming's found his feet. We're about 2 minutes into the 2nd round.
Touched him with that right hand.
He's done a good job staying out of range, just a little bit enough, just enough to catch his breath. If Fleming could almost, if you think of it like a layup, that 1-2
Nice check hook for
into
Fleming.
a liver kick, I think it'd be wide open.
Ooh.
Zebian's coming with that right elbow out and open.
And
Zebian's starting to time him.
Nice leg
He's
kick
getting that
from-
timing down off that check hook, and he's going under it with a left and a right.
Fleming seems to be hurt, but he is not afraid to go out on his shield if he has to, and this will be a fight to the end.
Persistent with that leg kick.
There we
Zebian.
go.
Zebian's got some wear and tear on that lead leg too,
Yep.
because Fleming is the same weapon,
Yeah,
being the opposite
that leg's
stance, and he's been
turning red.
landing it very effectively too.
Man, what an interesting fight so far.
They both got each other's respect.
Oh, for sure. And Fleming seemed to have found a second wind almost.
Fleming
got
pulls guard.
a little desperate with the takedown.
Great hips from Zebian to scoot out, sprawl, and stuff that attempt.
But
got
doing a
full
good job getting his
butterflies.
feet in, creating some distance, looking to get back up to a neutral position.
Look at Zebian.
Great
keeping
sprawl
heavy,
there for
giving-
Zebian.
Awesome top pressure there on Zebian's behalf, though.
And he's back up.
He was trying to give Fleming a taste of
Look
his
at
own medicine,
that.
a positional ground and pound, but stand up, chase him down, throw bombs. That's what Zebian does. Gets a couple more punches in
I'd
there.
like to see Fleming pick up the frequency of that jab, really start working that, stay behind it.
Oh, kick.
Oh, beautiful
Oh,
combination.
man,
from
big left
Zebian.
hook.
But Fleming showing off
Fleming
his
came
beard.
back too.
He's got a chin and a half
Oh,
on him,
man.
proving it tonight. Oh!
Zabian going after him. Fleming's got to shoot back.
So far, I would say this has got to be looking to be fight of the night right here, guys.
Oh, yeah.
These guys are
And this
slugging
is
it
high,
out.
high level stuff here.
And we're only halfway through the main card.
Told you this card was
Fleming's
stacked.
got to get back to that straight left.
Absolutely. Get him busy with that lead hand and drop it down.
Zebian's doing a much better job of changing his levels and mixing his attacks. Counters the left
See?
high kick with 2 punches.
He's doing a great job of coming off of that check hook, throws the left hook, throws the overhand right. And he's been landing it.
Fleming landed
just
some
needs
back
to
with
let
him.
it rip down the middle. I'm telling you, he'll catch him dead in his tracks. Get that hand, keep that guard a little bit higher and just turn those knuckles over.
Keep those hands up, too.
He'll walk right into it. It'll shut him down. It'll be such a clean punch. It'll probably sit him on his butt, too.
Oh, another devastating low kick from
Gotta set those
Zebian.
Another shot
shots up. Gotta
stopped.
set those shots up.
And you got to wonder
Oh,
if that...
good scramble. Good scramble.
High level wrestling.
That's
right
got to
there.
be due to the damage done to the leg. Because that leg is,
Wow.
he's wearing. Now look at the bruising on that thigh
Oh,
right there.
man.
All over, black and blue, top to bottom. And, Zebian's got some wear on his as well, but it's very evident on Fleming. There was a couple of those in that round that were extremely devastating, like a baseball bat right across the meat of the thigh.
And Brandon's corner, they got to work on that leg. They got to get ice on that thing right away.
Yeah, and that first round was, Fleming was getting the edge, but then he got knocked down, a flash knockdown at the end of the round. So who knows how that was scored. And that was a close round right there as well.
Definitely slowed him down.
Yep.
Halted him in his tracks, if you will.
And
And Zebian is looking like he's just determined here to make a statement in this third and final round because he knows the caliber of opponent that he holding a win over in Brandon Fleming. He knows what that would do for his career.
And he seems to be getting better as the fight unfolds.
Yes, more confident, and a lot of that's doing part to the damage he's doing to the legs of Brandon Fleming, slowing his movement down, making him not as rangy of a fighter. And Brandon Fleming showing what he's made of in there, heart, chin. He's still landing a lot of strikes and making Zebian work to get in and land his own offense. And I have no idea how close these 2 rounds are scored. Like you said, fight of the night caliber fight thus far, indeed. 5 minutes or less to go in this lightweight slugfest.
Nice.
Beautiful liver kick.
Fleming seems to have lit a fire under his ass.
Oh, now Zebian in on the shot.
And there's the sprawl from Fleming.
If Fleming's corner
Look at that.
was giving him the right information, they would tell him he was down on the scorecards 2-0, and he needs to go out there and finish this fight. That's the only type of advice you can give your corner. You can give your fighter in a situation like this.
Yeah.
Now he's in mount.
You cannot let him think that he is up 1 round or tied at 1-1.
You need a finish.
He needs to get out there and
He's
finish.
got him in the Habib right there.
All right.
In the full
Let's
mount.
see if he can work to a head and arm and put this away or possibly create some distance and unleash some hellish ground and pound.
And right early in this round, this is how he finished Roberto Young. He might have been down in the cards after getting knocked down.
Check those
look at the persistence of, look at the strength on Ali Zebian.
Look at
Short
Zebian.
and compact, so tough to keep him down there. It's like keeping control of a bowling ball.
Oh, you got to let that rip. Got to let that fly.
Oh, that leg buckled after that one.
Zebian's still working on that leg.
A lot of people abandon that leg kick this late in the fight, but not Zebian. He's sticking with it. It's been his bread and butter this whole fight.
Again, if we could just watch him transfer some of that weight to that rear leg and just stick that jab down the middle, I think Fleming would find some success.
Well, a nice left hand from Fleming, but that kind of ticked Zebian off as he throws a left hook right in return.
And
Another one.
oh, straight punches.
I wonder how
Beautiful
compromised that leg
sprawl.
is. It even looks funky in those grappling.
Man.
Fleming finding success.
Another right hook.
Pressure.
Another right hook.
Pressure.
He's got to keep working on him.
No!
Zebian's hurt.
Brandon Fleming goes
Fleming's
for the
looking
kill.
Throw a knee after that.
Oh, man. Fleming looking to finish this.
Oh, throw the
Zebian's out.
Oh, come on.
Zebian starts throwing back.
Oh, man.
Pull it together. Pull it together.
Oh,
Both of
no.
these guys are just
Zebian
going
on
for
the
broke.
back.
2.5 minutes left.
Brandon's got to get up here. He just had a great flurry there.
You can't, coach.
Both guys bleeding.
Oh, man.
Ali Zebian taking the back
Let's
of
see
Brandon
if Fleming can muster up the will to get back to his feet.
Well, we know he's got the will.
Come on.
He's trying.
Let's go.
Zebian giving him a
Fight
taste
of
of his
the
own
night
medicine.
material.
Oh, man.
You guys definitely got your money's worth on your tickets tonight.
Oh, looking for the
Oh,
reversal.
he's in on the double against
Nice
the cage.
work. Good scramble.
Zebian's got to get back up to his feet.
Zebian's sitting there in his corner getting coached along. Couldn't ask for a better position.
Oh, man, Fleming needs this.
Works back to his feet. Let's see if we can get these guys together.
He's going to pick him up here.
Create some room. Oh, nice takedown attempt. Let's see if he can finish it.
Good balance from Zebian. You know, determined not to get the butt on the canvas.
So much heart here.
Under 2 minutes left in the round.
Oh.
Stopping it.
Back to the sprawl position.
Trying to stay neutral.
Dagestani handcuff for Ali Zebian.
Got it. He's got him.
That is
runs the half.
But we are not wrestling, folks. We are
We
fighting.
are not. Oh, Brandon's got to move here.
A minute and a half to go in this
fight. Both
fight.
guys just look absolutely gassed after such a high output.
Who wants it more at this point?
I lost count of how many momentum shifts have been.
Look at that,
fight,
fighting for the underhook, trying to get back to his feet.
Oh, Zebian unloading.
Good knee shield. You know, you got to make the best of the situation. Fleming hasn't quit.
Oh, man, he's working on him now. Fleming's
big shots from Ali Zebian.
Come on, Fleming's got to move forward if he wants to get out. Got to move forward if he wants to get out.
Mixing it up, hammer fists, uppercuts from Ali Zebian.
Zebian is content to stay right here.
We have a minute. Both guys just continuing to go.
Brandon's got to go here. Zebian can stay right here and coast if he wants. Oh, Brandon is exhausted.
You just wonder if he ever recovered after that blow at the end of the first round.
Yeah. 20 seconds here. Zebian's still working on
fight
it.
This has been.
Oh,
Ali Zebian
man.
looking to finish this fight too, because this is a close fight.
Time.
He might think he needs a finish too. Who knows how those first 2 rounds were scored?
Look at
Fleming.
And they're back to their feet.
10 seconds less.
10 seconds left.
And they stare each other down.
What a fight.
We knew on paper that this matchup had so much potential. I don't know how many momentum shifts there were in that fight, but we saw wrestling exchanges, knockdowns, big shots, leg kicks, just ground and pound, blood, everything. This had everything you'd want in a mixed martial arts contest. We knew this was going to be competitive, and it's razor thin. I have no idea who's going to win this fight.
Such a close fight.
Those first 2 rounds are key.
I mean, dare say it. Could this be a fight of the year?
Could be. I mean, it's January.
I mean, it's early, but this will be up there.
My God.
Oh, no doubt.
What a fight.
Unbelievable. And guess who gets to see the scorecard?
You do.
All right, I'll see you guys
Unbelievable.
soon. Okay, talk it up, Richie.
Yeah.
I believe in you.
And I mean, it started in that first round. The first round was very close. Fleming was light on his feet. He was landing that check hook. He was landing the left hand. And then at the last second, Zebian landed a big shot that dropped Fleming, hurt him early. Then you go into the second round. Both guys had their moments, but Zebian started to work the timing of Fleming. Fleming was working that check hook, but Zebian started timing it where he would come back with his own hook, his own overhand right. And then the third round was just an unbelievable battle of heart. I mean, both guys were exhausted. Both guys were going for broke. You know, they exchanged on the feet. Fleming had Zebian hurt on the feet. They went to the ground. Zebian had Fleming hurt on the ground. I mean, the whole fight was unbelievable. And that's exactly what you want to see when you get 2 high caliber guys like this go at it. Just nothing more you can ask for. And here's the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen of Plymouth Memorial Hall, make some noise for these 2 warriors. After 3 rounds of electrifying action, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. With scores of 29-28 across the board, we have your winner by unanimous decision, Ali the Anabolic Arabic Zebian.
And there you have it, 29-28 in favor of Ali Zebian. He walks away with a big W over one of the toughest guys in New England. An unbelievable fight. for both guys, unbelievable fight. But Ali Zebian, huge win for this guy. Climbs to 4-1 in his pro career. Just unbelievable fight.
It's such a close fight, too.
Very close. Wow.
Certainly an early fight of the year candidate. Ali Zebian emerges victorious, climbing to 4-1 in his professional career. And what a victory over such a ridiculously high caliber opponent in Brandon Fleming. Celebrating with his team, well-deserved celebration for the Anabolic Arabic out of Underground MMA. Coming into this Plymouth Memorial Hall playing spoiler in Brandon Fleming's hometown. But seriously, Brandon Fleming, what a showcase of heart and determination and will to win from that animal.
Unbelievable fight. Unbelievable.